Hey, Anthony, do you like my new shirt?
Sure, man. It's cool. Could have been better.
What was that?
I said it could have been better.
You want to fight about
Yeah,
it?
I do. Let's go, chump. Hold on a second. We don't need to fight.
We don't?
All you need to do is go to 86.com and choose from one of their many designs. Franchises ranging from Skullgirls to Street Fighter and even BlazBlue. And if you check out 86 through this Twitch channel, use 86.com/?AFF=4 to let them know that Mission Star Podcast sent you. I think you're all here for one thing and one thing only.
My dick in a blender.
Oh, God. Is to talk about the game news, not put your dick in the blender. So, I'm going to start off like last time, and I will start off with my news story. This is off of TheVerge.com, written by Tom Warren. Microsoft, no plan to release more Xbox exclusives on Nintendo Switch or PS4. Xbox fans were surprised earlier this year when Nintendo thanked, quote, our friends at Microsoft for making Cuphead on Switch a reality. And earlier this week, Microsoft also revealed it will publish Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition on Nintendo Switch. While Microsoft and Nintendo have also been teaming up to promote cross-platform play, it looks like we won't see any other first-party Xbox exclusive games heading to the Switch or PS4. Quote, this past year has been an exciting time for us as we have more than doubled the internal creative teams making up Xbox Game Studios, unquote, says Microsoft spokesperson in a statement by GameIndustry.biz. Quote, as these new studios transition in, we were aware of some existing commitment to other platforms and will honor them. However, going forward, these new studios will focus on making games for our platforms. We will have no plans to further expand our exclusive first-party games to other consoles. We continue to believe deeply in cross-play and progression of games with the right flexibility for developers to ensure a fair and fun experience. Unquote. So, here's my initial thoughts on it. First off, it's awesome the fact that people on the Switch can finally play Ori and the Blind Forest on it. It's a fantastic game. It's awesome. If you haven't played it, please play it. It's a really good game. Second off, I can call them bullshit on Microsoft on that front. It'd be really weird for them to say that they're giving people on Nintendo Switch Ori and the Blind Forest and Cuphead, and that's it. As we've seen in the past couple year or two, we've seen Microsoft and Nintendo team up to cooperate on certain things, and there's not obvious teamwork between the two companies.
There's a big key thing that in that quote that you read that absolutely tells you that this is not the only one. That I think a lot of people are completely missing.
It's first party.
Yeah,
First off, they said first party. Secondly, they also said no plans right now.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that a lot of their games that are coming to the Xbox right away aren't going to the Switch right away, and that it could in the future.
To be fair, though, they'll say that a lot of the times about, like, any company will say that. Like, right now, they always leave themselves that leeway, right? Because it's one of those, like, well, we're not looking into it right this second, so maybe they'll do it in the future. Maybe they won't.
But I think that's important to note when it comes to how the article is presented.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it could be important.
It is, and I truly believe that Microsoft. I truly believe that yes, like there'll be more games that will be coming to the Nintendo Switch. Whether there'll be first-party exclusives or not, I think that there'll be many more to come. Which leads me to, and this is me theory thinking on this one. I'm gonna beat this drum again, but I think that ultimately at some point there will be Game Pass coming to the Switch. I ultimately do. I see Greg shaking his head. I ultimately believe that's their end game, and I think it's going to happen. I think that at some point,
I don't think Nintendo would allow that.
I mean,
I don't think Microsoft would allow it.
I don't think. I mean, if it expands, if they had a separate purchase for that Game Pass, then I think Microsoft would allow it. So it's not like you buy it for the Xbox and you get it on the Nintendo Switch, because that's not increasing their business really. It's not. But if it's you can buy it for one and the other, or one or the other, you have to buy two of them. Maybe they do that, but I don't see Nintendo allowing it, because what does it actually give Nintendo other than more people that are on their consoles playing other games?
There's that, yeah. I think that Nintendo at this point with their Switch, like when you go onto their store, it's very, very, very indie heavy right now.
that's true. That's true.
And when you think of it from that perspective, if Nintendo had the option of getting more indie games on their console, that would be a thing. But as for AAA first-party titles, I think I agree with you, Alex, because that would and might detract from their first-party titles.
Yep.
Possibly. You
They're all about the cross-play, but they are at the end of the day still a business. They have to justify whatever they do to their stockholders. I'm one of them. Fucking watching you, Microsoft.
You guys are probably right. You guys are right on that point. I just feel the way that Microsoft's been headed towards, and I've heard arguments before of like, you know, what are they really pushing for? Game Pass or their consoles or both? Like, what's a really end goal? And I still truly believe that Game Pass is their end game. I think that that's the most important thing to them than selling a console. You guys are probably right, but my gut is still telling me it's going to happen. We already have a pseudo game Microsoft application on Switch right now. Like, you can actually download an Microsoft application on the Switch, which just ties like your online friends and maybe achievements, but like anything else too deep. But the seeds are there. There's a Microsoft application. Maybe it is not Game Pass, but like, I want to say Xbox Live is on the Switch that you can download.
It's absolutely not.
It's like the Smart Glass thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Might have been. Like, I know that there's a thing you can download on the Switch where it just ties into your friends and to your I want to believe achievements as well.
He's gonna literally pull up fucking Microsoft Xbox Live.
Just look up Xbox and see what pops up, Greg. We're doing it. Recorded on this video.
I'll type in Xbox. XBOX. Type in Xbox.
XBOX. Go fuck yourself.
0 results, Anthony. Here, I'll type in Microsoft. I don't know where you saw this because it's not true.
This was I remember reading about it, and I believe if it hasn't been released, and it's probably maybe still in the works or something of that nature. I'm not going crazy. Like, I know it's a thing.
The result for Microsoft.
Okay. It may have been not released yet. Like, I'm
not going crazy. But are you?
No. If you literally look up on Google right now at Microsoft and Nintendo Switch, like, it is, like, it is a thing that has been in development, or they have talked about it.
They may have talked about it, but talking about it doesn't mean shit, honestly. Until it's done, it's not done.
I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that we'll get basically what I have on my phone on the
Smart Glass,
which is an app.
The Microsoft Companion app is what they call it now, I think. It used to be Xbox Smart Glass.
Okay.
But we're not getting fucking Game Pass on the Switch. That's not a fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't see any benefit from Nintendo allowing that, honestly, other than them basically being like, well, maybe we'll sell a couple more consoles. But honestly, if you already have the Game Pass, you already got an Xbox.
That's true.
They're looking to sell consoles with their first-party titles, realistically.
Yeah.
Like, you're not pulling anything extra by letting Microsoft put the Game Pass on your console. Just not.
I'm very curious to see how much more of a relationship between Nintendo and Microsoft is going to continue. kind of going back to the original story of like having more, having these first party game, not first party, but like having some of the Microsoft games coming to this Switch, and then soon to be more down the future, assumedly. And I'm kind of curious to see how that develops. Like, what is more they can cross promote and cross do, and in due time we'll find out. But I think that there's definitely going to be something I think that people would not expect. And again, I'm beating the drum of the Game Pass, but like, if it's not Game Pass, it's something else. I think that there's definitely something that I think people don't know about, or I don't know about.
I think honestly, I just think we're going to see more third-party consoles come across. I think that's really what it is. Like, end of discussion. That's what it'll be.
Yeah. I think I agree with that.
Yeah, could be. Maybe, yeah. But time will tell. Time will do tell.